it was a good start, good first half. We had a lot of energy. We had a lot of enthusiasm. We played with a lot of communication on the floor, and we're glad that we could put it together for most of the game and execute both ends of the floor.
And psychologically, how nice is it for this group not just to get a win, but to win comfortably and to play pretty well doing it?
Well, there was points in the game where we talked about we need to separate. We need to separate. It's a 9-point game. It's an 11-point game, but we need more separation. And I thought once we got to, I think it was 21, 22, something like that, 19, 23, that there was a little bit of a cushion. But then there was another challenge. We have to keep it now. We have to keep it. We have to play. How do you play with a 23-point lead? You still don't take the first side jump shot. You still move the ball, still try to get paint scores, and you certainly have to defend and rebound. But for the most part, we wanted to maximize our pick and roll package, and I thought that helped us get that cushion early in the first half.
To you, was what your guys did once they got that 23-point lead almost as important as what they did to get that?
Absolutely, absolutely. You have to not get too loose. You have to stay focused. And our mantra going into today's game was, look, guys, we practice so much more physically. We practice with more energy. We practice with more communication. We're really competitive. And then when we get to the game, we don't bring it to the game. And tonight we talked about, and this is no disrespect, obviously, to UNC Greensboro. We said, let's play like we practice. This is a 50-minute practice. And I said 50 minutes because we wanted to go through the finish line. It didn't necessarily happen like I wanted to coming down the end. I wanted to get more stops, play with more discipline. But that was the idea. We practice with so much intensity, and we get on the basket, we get on games, and we don't do it. So let's pretend this was a practice today.
Your thoughts on Miles and how he played, with assists, no turnovers?
Well, Miles had 2 teeth knocked out yesterday in practice, and 2 teeth, half teeth. And I don't know if you guys knew that. He could hit the floor, mouth first, and parts of 2 teeth came out. And our dentist did a great job bonding it back, and he came out like a warrior and competed. So that's a double whammy for him. It's a double kudos.
Eddie, how important was it for you to get your bigs involved? It seemed like you did that early, like you said, pick and roll action, and emphasis to get them the ball.
Yeah, just scouting them, and we finally, not finally, but we took, we wanted to exploit their pick and roll defense. They do a good job of showing on pick and rolls, but they sustain their show 2 or 3 dribbles on the guard. So we thought that if we could drag it out and throw it back, that the show guy, the 5-man or the 4-man, wouldn't be able to recover in the paint, and that's what we wanted to do, and we did that. We followed the game plan that way.
Are you seeing Junior get more comfortable now that he's about 10
Yeah, it's going to take time. He's getting comfortable. He's playing. He's practicing. He's got to understand that practice. He needs to understand that practice is important, and he's just learning. He's been a starter all his life, pretty much. Not all his life, but lately, high school, AAU. He's got to learn how to come off the bench. So. He's still a solid defender for us, a solid rebounder for us, and he's just going to get better.
Eddie, Kerwin, Coro, he was cleared to play, but you chose to hold him out. What's his status?
Yeah, I didn't play Kerwin or Malik. I just thought that we played more than 9. Did we play 10 guys or 9 guys? I can't remember. But I just thought that rotation of the guys, the 10 guys, I didn't think that going 11 and 12 deep made sense tonight. I'm not going to put a guy in just for 40 seconds or a minute unless I had to. And I just wanted to, massage that 10-guy rotation so they could get used to playing with each other, get a little feel for each other. And that's all. Nothing against them. And, look, I love Kerwin. I love Malik. It's just one of those nights.
I just wanted to make sure that Kerwin's okay, like he's on track physically.
Yeah, physically. No, mentally too. So.
Would you like to get him at least some run before conference play starts?
Not necessarily. I think getting more practice time is good for him. And look, right now we want to win games, and I didn't want to put him in, and he feels a little bit uncomfortable because it'd be his first game. I didn't want that uncomfortable disruptfulness, if that's a word, writers, to disrupt and distract us and make him lose some of his confidence. I want to put him in there when it means something, and I know he's absolutely ready to get some playing time.
Eddie, you haven't won in a while. What's going to be the challenge to actually build on this?
That we come out, we have 2 days off, that we come to practice, same energy, same level of competitiveness, and that we be prepared for Army next Sunday. That's a challenge, and again, our practices have been pretty darn good, and we've got to bring that to the game. We can't get gun shy.